Hey there, thanks for stopping in and checking out my channel. These are 2 boxes, and on the lids I put these beautiful alcohol paintings. I resined them. If you think that these look pretty and you would like to know how I did it and you want to know step by step how it was done, just stay tuned because that's coming up right now. Okay, right now I'm going to take this piece of yupo paper that I painted and I'm going to fix it to the top of this. Now this is already a primed and painted lid, the whole box, and I've already prepared it with Golden's GAC 100. Not sure if I needed to do that seeing as it was primed, but I did it anyways. So I'm going to take this and put it aside. So I have this lid, and I'm going to take some of this Gloss Super Heavy gel from Liquitex, gel medium, and I'm going to take just a spatula or a palette knife, and I'm going to spread this. It's really important to get the corners. You don't want the corners to lift away at all, because then the whole thing, I feel like the whole thing could lift right off. Now, that's not happened to me, but I'm sure that's a caution that somebody may have had happen to them. That would really suck to put all this effort into this and then have it lift off. Ugh. Oh, that would be awful. So I'm getting it all over the top of this. Do up my lid. I cut a bit of a, I cut a room key or a Shopper's Optimum card actually, in fact. And I cut it with pinking shears so that I would be able to spread my glue around. And just like if you were tiling something, you want to leave a little bit of lines. And you don't need all of that because I'm gonna squish it down. But I want to make sure that it's really covered. There. I feel like, oh, maybe here and here. I don't need all that hanging out the edge. There. So I'll just put that aside for now. And I really love all of this. I can't decide. I mean, it's going to overhang a bit, but I really like this. So I think I'm going to go for about like, ooh. I also don't want it to be crooked. You have to think about how your lines are going to line up. We don't want your lines to be crooked, unless you want your lines to be crooked. And I, in fact, do not want my lines to be crooked. And just hope for the best. So you can feel with your fingers, that's the edge there. I really like this, so I'd like to keep it, but I also want some of this. It's so hard. It's kind of like, that's what it is. Take a piece of paper towel then, and then I'm going to roll. When the glue's really stuck, you don't hear that squishing sound anymore. And then I'm flipping this over. I'm actually thinking, what if I took this? Okay, my lid. I'm going to put my FedEx box. More weight. And that should probably do. Maybe one more can, just to be sure. Okay. It should be enough weight, I think. Okay, so crazy as it seems, we're back already. What I have actually done is I already glued down one of these lids, a set of these boxes, the alcohol ink on yupo paper in 2 different colors, and glued one to the lid previously so that I could show you then what I have to do after this has been dried. I have this Mastercraft cutting tool. I also have just a X-Acto blade. Depends on what you feel like you want to do, what's more comfortable in your hand. I'm going to take this and holding down this paper, I'm going to just give it a rough trim. I'm not getting too particular. I'm just cutting it out. And I'm going to get more detailed and really sharp edges, but I want to get rid of this extra first. And set that aside. I can use that for something else. And this is, I mean, it's actually really pretty. I don't even know if you can see that in the camera. It's got a bit of opal. I really like that snow cap because it does that. It gives it like an opal look. Anyways, eventually once I take that tape off, that's what that's going to look like. So in fact, let's do that. Let's take this. I had taped this one wisely or unwisely. Let's find out. Before I taped this one down to protect the white sides. Might be good, might be bad. Oh, look how smart I was. I actually used washi tape first. Now I just didn't want the glue running down the sides. There we go. Get all that extra off. So yeah, that glue probably got a little bit on that tape. It's okay. Let's get the rest of that off. There we go. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to run it down the sides. And I'm going to just trim up this edge a little bit and make it nice and flush. Two hands. Flat blade. Yeah, this one's pretty flush. Let's see. Oh, there we go. If your blade's really dull, it won't cut either, so that's a word from the wise. Cut that up. And then this side. Two hands, flat blade. Run it up the side. Your technique, you might do it like a peeler. I don't know. Flip it over. And last little bit. Perfect. Nice. So there you have it. Let's get that out of the way. Put the lid down. Looks pretty sharp. The next step is to spray with Krylon UV Archival the Caramar varnish to make sure that the colors do not bleed. Then once it's under resin, it's pretty much impervious to anything. So that's the next step. 2, we're going to come back and I'm going to do 2 more coats of this, just a light dust, and then 2 coats minimum. Okay, and so now it's been a while. I didn't show you the pouring of the resin, the mixing of the resin and all of that. We've seen it before. If you look back in my feed, I have shown how I do the resining from beginning to end. And for the sake of time, I just am cutting to the very end so that I can show you the finished projects. So I have peeled the tape, and on this one in particular, I felt like the blue needed, it couldn't just be white, it was too drastic. So I sprayed it a complementary color. It's a really nice spray paint. It's quite a nice finish. It's a satin. It looks really good. I did the bottom as well. And then the white one that I did, it looks really great. It looks really great. Super happy with this one. Let's just smash it around a little bit more. The resin came out beautiful, and once I had finished painting the sides, it was quite a clean little look. Oh my gosh, talk much? All right, well, if you liked this video, if you learned something from it, please give me a thumbs up, share it, and if you haven't already, go find me on Instagram. I'm Jady's Creative. I post videos quite often. I like to show the process of my technique in these YouTube videos. So if you like it, subscribe, and you'll get the notifications whenever I do new videos. Thanks for popping by. Have a great day. Bye.